Hi everybody and welcome to today's video. My name is Matt and this is What Matters to Matt, and on today's video we are going to be doing a product review of Hydragun's Atom Mini Massage Gun. Now, to get the disclaimer right out of the way, this was a product that Hydragun sent along to me for the purpose of review. However, they are not telling me what to say in this review. All of my opinions are my own. With that out of the way, let's get into talking about what the Hydragun Atom Mini Massage Gun is all about. All right, so if you've been watching my channel for a while now, by the way, if you haven't been watching my channel, please consider subscribing. No hard sell, but do it. It's free to you and it helps me out a lot. So if you have been watching my channel for a while though, you probably saw something that I reviewed just not that long ago. It was the Hydragun knee massager. Now, that was a product that I've continued to use. It's something that I use for recovery after those long runs, after those hard workouts. I mentioned in that video that I'm also using it on my shoulder. But one thing actually stood out for me in that product was the quality. The quality of Hydragun seems to put into every aspect of their products, from the packaging when you first receive the product in the mail to actually the quality of the product as you're using it. And that is no different with the Atom Mini Massage Gun. I think for the format of this video, I'm just going to spend a very brief moment or two talking about the different specs of the massage gun. And then we're going to go into probably 5 things that I really like about this gun, and ultimately, how am I using this gun and how will I continue to use it going forward? All right, so let's start off with what you actually get in the mail when you purchase the Atom Mini Massage Gun. Of course, you get the massage gun itself. You're gonna get 3 separate attachments with the package. You're gonna get a USB-C cable with a block for charging it in the wall. Nice touch, don't see that on a lot of products these days. And you also get a very nice carrying case. Now, I'm gonna go into more specifics on each one of these when we get into my likes, but that's basically what you're getting in the package. All right, so very quickly before we dive into the 5 big pluses, the 5 big reasons why I am using the Atom Mini Massage Gun, let's go over just the build quality of it. Quality is going to be the theme throughout this video. You'll probably get sick of me using that word, but it is an aluminum body on this. One of the things that I was really surprised about when I actually got it in hand was just how solid the quality of this feels. When you hear things like mini massage gun, you're usually thinking maybe you're just sacrificing a little bit of quality to get something that's small. Certainly not the case in this, and that's going to come out in some of my likes with this product. But also right here on the bottom, and I'll try to get this to focus in for you, you will see that there's just a single button, and it's very, very intuitive. You hold it down, it turns on, you press it a second time, you get level 2, you press this a third time, you're level 3, and then you're back down to level 1. And actually, where is it here? Right over here on the side of the unit, you see 1 light, and as we go through the different settings, you'll get to 3. So we can turn that off by holding that down again. And you could probably hear, even though, get back focused on me, even though I had that pretty close to my mic here, really not that loud, pretty quiet for something so small, so compact, and so powerful. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's talk about the 5 reasons why I'm actually into the Hydragun Atom Mini Massage Gun. All right, so reason number 1 is that size does matter. And when you're comparing this to something like, let's say, my iPhone, you'll actually see that this is an iPhone 13, by the way, that my iPhone and this massage gun are about the same height. So it's very, very compact. And when you actually look at the case that it comes in, even if you do feel the need to actually put it in the whole case, and yes, this case does hold your other attachments and your cables and everything neatly within this case, and we'll get into this as another plus in a minute. But when you look at the total size of this package, it's very, very convenient. It's very easy for me to just throw this into my gym bag, for my wife to throw it into her purse, to throw this into my camera bag if I'm going out somewhere to shoot some running footage. Very easy for me to keep anywhere that I need it. Very convenient. Size does matter. It makes a difference. Now, since we're on the topic of the case, that's number 2 for me, and the things that I really like about this is the actual case. It's waterproof, it's sturdy, it's a hard shell. You're able to get everything into the packaging. Now, that doesn't include the wall wart, the little block that you get that comes with it, but the cable certainly fits in here. And that's not such a big deal, because even though I highlight that as being kind of convenient, as something that I was surprised to see in a package these days, pretty well everything that I bring with me has some way to plug in a USB-C cable, so perfectly fine, not an issue for me. But the quality of this case, the fact that you can zip this up, take this anywheres, compared to some much more expensive products sometimes when you just get a little bag to throw all your bits and pieces in. In this case, you're getting a high quality case that you can take with you anywheres. Even if you're not going to bring in the whole package, you can just take this case and you're going to be good to go. So the third thing that I was actually really happy with was power. Now, one of the things when Hydragun sent me the message saying that they were going to send me the Atom Mini massage gun, I read that word mini and I thought, this is going to be great, this is going to be convenient, this is going to be something that I can throw in a bag, take along with me when I'm out shooting video or before a run or post run, when I'm out traveling, something like that. But it wasn't something that I thought I was going to turn to once I actually got home. I read that word mini and thought, you're going to be sacrificing some power for the convenience of a smaller massage gun. But ultimately, there is plenty of power in this massage gun. I was really surprised. I think on the website, I've got it up here because I need to read this to make sure I get it right, but 50 percussions per second, and it has an output force of 15.4 pounds or 8 kilograms. All that to say, plenty of power for me. Really enjoying just how strong this is, and I'm not reaching for a larger massage gun when I'm at home. Number 4 on this list of things that I like is actually the attachments. Now, oftentimes when you buy a massage gun, it lands on 2 ends of the spectrum. One is that you only get that one head. Usually it's something similar to this, a little bit of a foam or a rubber ball head that really does sort of the generic, really is a solid product and something that you'd reach for quite a bit. But you either get just one of those or you get 5 or 6 different heads only using 2 or 3 of them. Now, I like having lots of options, but if one of the main purposes of this gun, or one of the most convenient things that I keep coming back to, is the size, having just 3 attachments and having these 3 attachments allows it to keep very compact and you're not wasting some space in the case to take more along with you that you don't really need. And these 3 end up being 3 that I use quite a bit. Ultimately, again, you get that basic one that's a little bit of a rubber, softer, round ball head that works really well for those general massage needs that you have in recovery. Secondly, you get this one with a harder tip to the end of it. I believe that's aluminum, that really works out any knots that you have. There you go. And last but not least, the one that I'm actually using most often is, again, get focus back on me, is this aluminum head. Now, you can throw this in the freezer if you want to cool it off for a little bit of cold therapy. But one of the odd, strange, convenient things that I've noticed about this is that since it's aluminum on the end and it's really smooth, when I'm right before I'm going out for a run or when I come back from a run, I'm wearing lots of long clothes right now. We're still in the winter. I've got tights on, and if I'm trying to massage out my calves or I'm trying to massage out my hamstrings, it runs over that really smoothly. It doesn't catch up nearly as much like something like a foam or a rubber ball head does. Now, that seems like such a small thing, but trust me, in practice, it's very useful. And this is the head that actually lives on this massage gun about 90% of the time. So the 5th and final thing that I see as a big benefit to this is actually the battery life. I'm so surprised about how much battery life you're able to get out of this small unit. You would think sacrificing the size of this unit plus the amount of power that you actually do get out of it, that you'd be sacrificing the amount of time that you have in terms of battery life. Now, I use this all week, several times a day, and on Sunday evening after I've used it, I'll plug it in, charge it up overnight, Monday morning, unplug it, use it before that run Monday morning, and I'll use it several times a day, all week long, and I still have charge by the end of the week. Plug it in Sunday. That's my use case. Very convenient. Impressed with the battery life. Have not had any issues whatsoever surviving a whole week of using it several times a day. Now, I've talked about this in other videos that I have on my channel, but I am training for a marathon. I'm training for an ultra marathon after that. I'm training for a number of shorter races where ultimately I'm just trying to keep up with my daughter. But recovery at my age, I'm not getting any younger, has become such an important part to that whole training process. And the Hydragun Atom Mini Massage Gun, no word of a lie, has become a staple in that recovery process. I'm using it before I go out for a run to help me with my warm-up. I'm using it after I come back from my run to help me with my recovery. I'm using it when I go to the gym and I need to warm up before those hard workouts. I'm using it at the end of the day to keep me loose. But the point is, this product has helped me loosen up those tight muscles, warm up the body, help me recover after those hard runs, helping me reduce the risk of injury as I go through my training. So if you stuck around until this point in the video and you are thinking about buying the Hydragun Atom Mini Massage Gun, I will put a link in the description down below. Now if you click on that link and you go to their website, if you pick up this product or any other products from their site, you will actually receive a discount when you put that product into your basket. It means nothing to you other than you get to save a little bit of money, but it does help out the channel. That's it, guys. That's all I have to say. I'm really excited about this gun, and I'm not feeding you a line here. It's definitely a product that I have been using and I will continue to use because it has become a staple in my recovery process. My name is Matt, and this is What Matters to Matt, and ultimately, what matters to me most is my family. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.